Hello everybody, and welcome back to the cooking show. And if this is the first time you're joining me, this is called the Cooking with Mark show. This is episode 3. Episode 1, I showed you how to make iced coffee from home. Episode 2 was chicken and broccoli with homemade mac and cheese. Today we're going to learn how to make 7-layer cookie bars. The simplest way to do this is you just simply take graham crackers. You put them in a Ziploc baggie, you crush them down with a roller, and then you put them in a bowl and you mix them with a half a cup of butter. It's the easiest way. Once that's done, then you simply take this and you add it to your pan. And please make sure you grease your pan so that none of this sticks in here. Now you just want to take this and pour it in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a spatula and I'm just going to flatten it down that way. It just seems to be the quickest and easiest way to do this. So we're just going to take this and level it out. And like I said, you're just going to flatten it down to get a nice little coating on the bottom. And when you get done, it should look like this. Now, I said this was a 7-layer cookie bar. What that is you're going to add whatever you want, but the main ingredient is the graham crackers, and then you're going to use Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk, or you can use store brand condensed milk, and then chocolate chips, coconut, nuts, you name it. It's whatever you want to add to it. I actually almost bought some cranberry pieces to actually put in as a layer, but this is a cookie bar and I like my cookies really sweet. So what I've rolled out is Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk. I'm using coconut. I'm using chocolate chips. I'm using butterscotch chips. I'm also using some marshmallows. You can now buy these in the store, and they look like this, the little mini bites, and I'm going to layer it with that. I've also got some honey grams, and I'm going to add a cup of those. Now all of these is simply just a cup of each, and you're going to layer it just like that. You want to start with the graham crackers, and then you want to put the Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk in, and then you work your way up with the rest of the layers that you want. And you can go 5 layers, you can go 10 layers. How many layers you can fit in this pan is what you want to put in there. And that's the simple process. Okay, so the first thing I said, is we're going to add the graham crackers all crushed and mixed with butter, and then we're going to add the sweetened and condensed milk, and just simply pour that in there. And it is just 1 can. This is going to be your base layer. Now, everything you put in after this is actually going to be what's going to stick everything together on here. So, our first one is going to be this. And we're just going to spread it around. Okay, so this is all done. Next, we're going to add the coconut. That's my favorite. If you don't like coconut, you don't have to use coconut. Me, personally, I love coconut. And like I said, it's about a cup of everything that you put in here. I may add a little more just because I love coconut. and I have a really sweet tooth right now, so. You want to make sure that the whole layer is covered with whatever you're going to put in there. So there's the coconut. The next we're going to add is the chocolate chips. Now I told a few people at work about these, and they insisted that I make them. That's why I'm making them right now, because they all want some. Everybody at work knows I'm a really good cook, so when I go to work, they're all asking me what I've made for dinner and if I brought anything in for them. Alright, so there's that. Now the next thing we're going to add is marshmallows. You can see that I'm really loading this up in here. And then we're going to add the butterscotch morsels. Now each one of these bags that I'm using is about 10 ounces. So it says use 1 cup, but as you can see, 1 cup would just not have done it for this. So I'm really not upset that I used the whole bag, because to be honest with you, that's what I bought it for. Okay. Now, I'm going to add some golden grams. These are actually the store brand, but they work just as well. And it's just a layer across the top. And I'm going to tell you why it's just a layer. Because everything that you put in here is going to bake. And when it bakes, it's going to stick everything together to make one thick bar. Now, if you don't put enough stuff in here to make it thick, or to make it stick, it's not going to stick at all. And then when you get ready to pull it out, everything is going to fall apart, and it's not going to be a cookie bar. So you want to make sure that you have it filled with a lot of stuff that's going to melt and stick together. And that looks like it's going to do it. Now, last but not least, I bought some rolos because I wanted to throw some rolos in here. The rolos are going to sit on top, and they're just simply primarily to hold the golden grams in here, just on the top layer, just to make sure that everything works, falls into place. Now I'm only doing 30 of these, so you may need more or you may need less. This is for a 13 by 9 pan. You don't have to use a 13 by 9 pan. You could use a 9 by 9 pan or an 8 by 8. If you do, you want to decrease the amount of ingredients that you're putting in here. Otherwise, you're going to have an overflow, and it's just not going to look pretty here. So it looks like we're almost done here. Now this has got to be one of the easiest things that I've ever made, because it literally is just putting everything together right from the bag. What we're going to do next is we're going to set the temperature on the oven for 350, and we're going to cook it for 30 minutes. So I will see you back here in about 30 minutes. Okay, so this is coming out. It's been in here for 30 minutes. Actually, time lapsed. It's actually, I took it out about 20 minutes ago, and I did let it cool down. I've already cut a piece out here. So my guest, who is the film man, is also going to have a piece. This is made to do 30 pieces, so I did cut them into small pieces. So I'm going to try right now for you. This is so good. This is a sugar attack just waiting to happen. Jose's now going to try some.
Oh my God.
Is it the best you've ever had?
Yeah.
I hope you've enjoyed the show today. The full recipe is going to be up on my website. It's going to be on my Facebook. It's going to be on my Google account. It'll also be on YouTube. Again, if you have any questions, instant message me on Facebook, or you can email me at mefsr1967@gmail.com. Thank you for watching the show. Have a good day now.